it's funny the evolution of the last 10. I used to like tell everybody you have to use Twitter, and now I'm just like new traders. I'm telling people avoid it because it's become this 500 picks a day. And
my gosh.
And people just think, well, that's the path to success.
Ticker spamming, yeah.
Exactly.
It's,
Yep. That's a very common question people say is, how do I get down to a small list of stocks? And I know it's hard to answer, and because I get asked this a lot, so that's why I'm throwing it on you.
Sure.
But okay, I'm a new trader. How do I get down to that one or two stocks that I'm going to trade today?
Sure. I guess it goes back to these basic criteria, and I think if the volume's there and the volatility, and it's a former runner,
yep.
Right? So you don't have a lot of former runners spiking with volume every single day,
right?
And those are the criteria you need. So find those, if they are there, and or maybe they're there from your prior day's watch list,
sure,
or even from several days or weeks back that should still stay on your watch list if they're holding trend, and wait for volume to come back in and kind of eyeball it on your watch list. And I think that in conjunction with your new big percent gainers that show up every morning, that should get you focusing on a select few every day, and a lot of times there's nothing there, so
right.
you shouldn't.
That's a great
you shouldn't
point too.
Think like you shouldn't think.
And that's actually a common mistake traders make. Newer traders, because and it's a legitimate mistake, but they think there's always going to be something, and some days there just isn't. Some weeks there isn't.
Right, and I think that there's a lot of services out there, and maybe a lot of hype or whatever marketing that leads you to believe you need to be trading every single day.
Yeah, Twitter's it's funny the evolution of the last 10. I used to like tell everybody you have to use Twitter, and now I'm just like new traders. I'm telling people avoid it because it's become this 500 picks a day, and people just think, well, that's the path to success.
Ticker spamming, yeah,
exactly.
Yep. It's a challenge to get through all the noise, but
yep.
I think that's what you and I have really
Yep.
helped bring a lot of students through the woodworks,
yep.
and we see their profit charts coming through, and lots of new successful traders. So got to just keep at it.
Yep. Well, and that's it. Like, that's the biggest thing. I mentioned, again, we're at the Trader Investor Summit here recording, and I think this is the 11th or 12th or something like that. And Mark and I met at the 2nd, So we were putting in that time back then, and we're still here 12 years later, showing up every day, doing basically the same thing. That's the non-glamorous thing about this stuff is a lot of it's just repetition and refining,
Right, and keeping the emotions. That's the other big thing is we're all human. We're all going to have mistakes and emotions, and limiting all of that is certainly becomes easier over the years. But yeah, can't have too many highs or highs or lows. Just really let price action dictate, and let the chips fall where they may.
Cool. Well, thanks a lot, Mark. Nice seeing you.
Wonderful seeing you. Thanks, Tim.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching our video. Be sure to comment below with any trading-related question. We love answering your questions. Also, like and share with your friends, and be sure to subscribe to be notified as soon as our next video hits. And if you're looking to expand your trading knowledge, don't forget to check out all of our other videos. And be sure to click the trial below. Check out StocksToTrade. I think it is one of the best, most rapidly advancing softwares out there. Be sure to check out our trial.